AI Storybooks presents The Curious Mind of Bach. Young Johann grew up in a world soaked in music, a quiet boy surrounded by instruments, scores, and the solemn echoes of his large musical family. His ears heard more than notes. He heard the secret language of wood, wire, and vibrating air, a language he desperately wanted to understand. But while others simply played the notes as written, Johann's mind burned with curiosity, wondering why one note loved another, and why some combinations sounded like a grand, joyous pronouncement, while others felt like a lonely sigh. He saw the strict rules of counterpoint not as limits, but as riddles waiting to be solved, always asking, why? His mentor, the strict but caring cousin Christoph, insisted on the accepted traditions, believing true art came only from unwavering practice of established rules. Johann, he would often say, listen to the masters. Do not try to invent a new language when the old one is so powerful. Yet Johann couldn't stop his mind from wandering. Driven by a quiet persistence, he practiced the required lessons all day. But as twilight fell, he would sneak back to the clavier, his fingers dancing across the keys to try the forbidden chords. One night, his searching led him to a locked cabinet where Cousin Christoph kept the secrets, a bundle of old manuscripts containing radical new harmonies and dazzling fugues from musicians in other lands. Johann felt a magnetic pull to this hidden creativity. He pored over the pages, his heart pounding a rhythm faster than any allegro. The new sounds were electric, showing him that creativity was the courage to see beyond the accepted framework, proving that music had yet to reveal all its secrets. Night after night, fueled by relentless persistence, he copied the notes by the pale light of the moon, trying to unlock the complex architecture of these dazzling musical ideas. His small fingers grew nimble and strong, driven by the intellectual challenge. His exhaustion eventually betrayed him, and Cousin Christoph discovered the forbidden sheets hidden beneath Johann's thin mattress. The sudden, intense disappointment in his mentor's eyes was a harmony more jarring than any dissonant chord. The conflict between his deep-seated curiosity and the established rules could no longer be reconciled within his home. To truly master the language of sound, Johann knew he had to leave the comfort of the familiar and seek out new masters. Finally, his path led him to a new town and a greater school, where new instruments and new scores promised to feed the endless fire of his curiosity. He was ready to stop copying the masters and start understanding them, note by note. This was only the start of the young musician's symphony. Through unwavering persistence and the courage of his creativity, Johann was ready to wrestle with the complexities of music, a quest that would one day change the sound of the world forever. Decades passed. The curious student became the revered Kapellmeister, his days now filled not with moonlight copying, but with disciplined composition and demanding royal schedules. Johann achieved true mastery, yet sometimes he felt a silent longing for the wild, inventive spirit of his youth. His rigorous daily schedule had refined his craft into pure, logical brilliance. Yet he worried. Was his music merely perfect mathematics? He faced a silent moment of professional doubt, even at the peak of his mastery. A profound realization broke the structured spell. Mastery wasn't about following rules perfectly. It was about knowing them so well that you knew when and how to break them to speak a deeper truth. This revelation spurred an act of incredible innovation. He developed a revolutionary system that allowed every key on the keyboard to sound beautiful, not just a few. The world of music suddenly stretched wider, offering a universe of new harmonic colors and possibilities. His students gathered, initially bewildered by the new approach. They saw the strict counterpoint, but heard a dazzling new freedom in the music. Johann taught them that true innovation requires you to first climb to the highest point of understanding before jumping off into the unknown. The young student Elias struggled at first, his fingers stumbling over the newly unlocked chromatics, fearing the complexity. But as he kept practicing, the new sounds began to flow, opening his mind to the emotional depth that the old master's rules had hidden away. As the years accumulated, Johann felt a driving need to synthesize every lesson, every innovation, and every moment of his lifelong curiosity into one grand work. The final effort demanded a price. His eyesight dimmed, and the sleepless nights of composition left him weary. He faced a final, quiet fear. Will the world ever truly hear the complex beauty I am leaving behind? Will this legacy be forgotten? He didn't write for fame or fortune. He wrote for the joy of the sound itself, and to offer his very best work to the world. Letting go of the need for immediate recognition, he found profound peace, knowing the work's value existed regardless of who listened. With a final flourish of his hand, the last note was written. The complex score lay complete, a testament to discipline, curiosity, and the courage to pursue innovation. He had given the world a map to a hidden continent of human emotion. For a time, his intricate pieces were set aside, considered too dense, too challenging. But a century later, a young, passionate musician dusted off those forgotten pages, and the power of Johann's musical legacy echoed back to life, changing music forever. The curious mind of young Johann, who once copied forbidden scores by moonlight, had achieved more than just fame. His innovation in sound remains an eternal language, speaking to the human spirit of wonder and discovery. Listen closely, and remember that deep curiosity and quiet persistence are the true keys to achieving a meaningful legacy that echoes far beyond your own time. The true power of mastery is not to imitate, but to innovate. Go forth and find your own hidden symphony.